Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for hanging out with me for this Plan With Me video. Thanks for hanging out with me for this Hobonichi flip through video. If you'd like to see what I've done in the month of August, then stick around. Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me for today's flip through video. I wanted to share with you what I've done in my cousin for the month of August. So I did put the cover back on because I am leaving tomorrow to go to BFF sticker camp, and I'm going to be bringing her with me. She's nice and chunky. She's ready to go. It's her first time on an airplane, so she's very excited. You're like, okay, Jen, we already clicked off the video, weirdo. So I haven't slept very well, so I'm a little bit loopy-doopy, but that's okay. I still wanted to share this with you and get this filmed. I'm filming it. I mean, it's not going to go up till after I'm back, but once I get back, it's like right back to the grind. So I want to make sure I get all the content filmed and ready to go for you guys. So grab yourself a snack and a drink and get cozy. So looking at the monthly for, that's September. For August, I used the Coffee Monsters Co. I use them on almost, I think, every monthly spread. I just really enjoy them, and well, I guess I started in July. They're really made perfectly for the cousin, and I just saw Helen's updates for 2025's release, and I cannot wait to get those. So I've been tracking the books I'm reading on the left, and then we were finishing summer, so Nora still had a couple of camps going on, and then lots of things with cheer and last minute summer fun events. And then it was, you know, check it, like overnights. We went down to New Jersey. We went to a water park one day. So very, very busy month. And then just to look at the weeklies. Here is the first week. I think I shared this with you before because I remember saying, I don't know what video it was in, but this info is in my weeks, probably in my Hobonichi weeks Plan With Me. But lots of writing, lots of to-dos and room for that, which is why I'm glad I switched over to the weeks. This was when Nora was in Taylor Swift themed dance camp, so I went with that kind of a theme with my stickers. These are from According to Allie, and so is the washi. However, I believe the washi is not available anymore. More According to Allie, these are the cuties, I think. I love these ones with some gingham washi. And then this was the Girly Geek Co. She is super sweet, but she no longer has a sticker business. But I did include some of According to Allie's inks in there. I just love this color scheme. It's so pretty. And then this was getting ready for back to school. So I wanted to use all of these from According to Allie. And then we're in September. So going over to the monthlies. So obsessed with my Sharpie creative markers. I have them in bullet tip and brush pen because I have zero chill, obviously, with all the stationery. So this is what I do on my monthly page. I list what I'm currently into or what we're currently doing. So reading tons of books, watching, like this was a heavy media month, so I didn't list all of the books. I just put so many, and I know it's tracked in my monthly view. I binge watched Bridgerton, the DCC, like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders documentary. Matt and I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and we finally finished season 2 of Abbott Elementary. I'm playing Soda Crush Saga on my phone. Loving a slightly lower pace in my Hobonichis. Listening to audiobooks, Sabrina Carpenter and Dave Matthews. Eating salads, protein, ice cream, and bagel crisps. Planning a New Jersey trip, school schedules, and my 2025 planner lineup. And trying to heal myself and to stay calm when Nora is not. It has been a challenging past few months with her. And we'll get into that when you look at the dailies. So, I was filming content, watching Bridgerton. The principal at Nora's school called and asked me if I could do the 3 days a week that I had mentioned like for the last year or two. And he finally, I guess, got desperate and offered me a part-time permanent position, which is awesome. I mean, honestly, it pays less than if I worked at Taco Bell or like McDonald's. And I'm getting abused. Like, I don't know if you can see this bruise right here. Yeah, I get physically abused in my job, and yet I love it and go back and I get paid hardly anything. But anyway, that was good news. I do love being in the self-contained classroom. I took Nora for boba and we got Taco Bell because Matt has been working a lot. And then we had stunting at cheer practice, even though it was like 90 degrees. It was crazy. Then I'm using washi from Coffee Monsters Co., using my Tombos. I need to outline these. I like when the letters are outlined, but I just forgot probably. I felt good because I've been lifting heavy, and I'm kind of like playing around with like sections in the daily. My girl Jen Boom Creates makes the prettiest, most aesthetically pleasing daily pages you have ever seen. She's so neat and crisp, and her handwriting is lovely, and it just looks, yeah, crisp. And I feel like mine look just like a hodgepodge mess, but that's okay. Not comparing, just like, I guess, noting that there are very different styles in the Hobonichi daily pages, which is why I love them so much, because you can literally do whatever you want. Some people treat them like miniature pieces of artwork and like literally paint and craft on these pages, which I think is amazing. Amy, y'all, is the most hilarious real YouTuber, and I am obsessed with her in a non-creepy way, but maybe borderline creepy. You have got to subscribe to her YouTube channel and follow her on Instagram, because she's literally the best. I feel like if we met in real life, it would be, I don't know. She's just amazing. So anyway, I was thinking of her because she's another like Hobonichi daily queen. So this is when Matt took me to see the movies on an impromptu date. And then we all got Chipotle, and then at home we watched the Barbie movie together. So I used some of these Pip sticks. And then Saturday I cleaned. Nora had her friend Vivian overnight for a sleepover, and we watched the Olympics. The stickers from where we got boba. And then these are like cutouts from this huge Richard Scarry sticker activity book, because it's a long story, but like this was Cars and Trucks and Things That Go was like my brother and I's favorite book growing up. And then I saw people, I think Annie and Laura from the BFF Sticker Club were showing that they bought this because of the stickers in here. And I was like, what? So of course, you know, I had to get it. And I also use the pages. Like I don't just use the stickers. So I'll like cut these out and use them. That's just like a fun thing you can do if you like to collage. I mean, obviously you can use magazines, but also like old children's books or whatever you want. Anything you don't mind cutting up. So we went to church, and then, and Nora's been having like a stomach issues this week. And then after church, we went to her friend's house, and they live on like a farm. So I put this whole little scene here. And then, I worked on her 2019 scrapbook album. Then the next day, Nora started the Eras Tour Dance Camp theme. I just used a bunch of different stickers. These ones these two are from Passion Planner. I think the washi's from Simple Stories, maybe. No, Pebbles. Yep, Pebbles Ink. That's the Cool Girl collection. And this is from like one of those retro, I'll show you, miniature sticker books, if I can find the ding dang thing. Well, anyway, I don't know where the piggy one is, but this is the dog one. But like, do you remember these Dover little activity books? And they have like stickers in them. And I picked them up when we were in like Massachusetts at some like vintage shop. It was country store. Sorry, words are hard. So anyway, I was like, ooh, a pig in a tutu. Yes. I practiced like using my Fudenosuke hard tip like these to do like an outline sort of font. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like it. And then I did some lettering as well, like brush lettering. So yeah, I do actually really like this. In fact, I think I just went back to that at the end of this month, or the middle of September. I like how this is sectioned off. I don't know why like this works for me, but then this to me looks not great. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But then while she was at camp, so doing lift 4, working on her album. Oh, it looks like I finished it. And Matt's been working late this week, got a lot going on. I took Nora to cheer practice, and then I got her ice cream. Oh, poor Nora. She had, I told you she was having a celiac flare up. So she stayed home from from dance camp one day. These are from the Big Pipsticks Rainbow Sticker Book, working on plans, and Nora was just singing to herself like all day, listening to Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo. This washi is from Pipsticks. These are done with Zebra Mild Liner brush pens. These are leftover stickers from According to Allie. I just got a lot of crafting done. I don't know why I decided to doodle flowers in the middle. I don't know. They look a hot mess. And then I was bummed because I had no one show up in my Patreon Zoom. Oh dear, it is what it is. I gave it a good college effort, okay? That's all I can say. Maybe someday. This is Simply Gilded, and I was trying the pet washi tape. I don't really care for it, if I'm honest. I got it on clearance to try it out. It's not my favorite. So it's really pretty. It's a lot, and it's a lot of it's just a lot. It's a lot of material. So I don't know. Yeah. It's just chilling with all the other Simply Gilded washi in my washi tape drawer. All right. Next. Yep, celiac disease sucks. This was like before I got my Hobonichi weeks, so I was listing to-dos in the column here. Cheer practice was canceled, which was good because she wasn't feeling well anyway. And so we took Nora to get back to school supplies. This is from a sticker from her new book bag this year. This was from the flyer that they gave people at dance for her camp. And there was supposed to be a performance, but it was raining that day, and they don't have room enough in the studio to have all the girls perform and all the parents inside. So they had to record it and send it to us via email. But these are just supposed to be like Taylor Swift themed stickers. And then I cleaned the house. Let's see. Oh, we found a new boba place, and I did Nora and I's nails, which I need to do them again. This was me stamping before I put my stamps away, apparently. Let's see. We went to Great Escape. We did some back to school shopping because the outlets were up there, and then we stopped and got ice cream and subs on the way home. This is washi, I think from Damask Love, but I'm not sure. Here I'm using some of my absolute favorite brush pens, honestly. I think they're called Pit Artist pens. I think they're meant to be, they are a brush pen, but you can color with them as well. I think illustrators use them often, but I really like the way that they write. Faber-Castell. So, and then I also, what happened on the way to church? Oh, I'd been wanting like a good breakfast sandwich. I still haven't gotten it. RIP to the breakfast sandwich. And we got up early and got all ready, and we planned to pick it up. And I called our favorite bagel shop, and they were like, that's a 45-minute wait. And we were like, oh my gosh, well, we can't wait that long. So we did not get my bagel sandwich. We got like a breakfast sandwich at a different deli shop, which was good, but it was not what I was hoping for. So I put this little sticker of Karopi, like dreaming about, his rice cake. And I was like, I feel you, bro. And then I put a magazine cutout just says get creative or just push through, because at this point I was feeling very like bummed about Patreon and all the effort I was putting in and not getting the results that I wanted. And I'm feeling anxious about maintaining that while heading into a new season of life where I'm working part-time and helping with cheer. So I was in my feels and just really like kind of mentally freaking out. Let's see, these are a hodgepodge of stickers, it looks like. So trying out this washi tape I got from Studio Calico's sale. These are from Bando, my Bando sticker books. And this is when I decided no more Patreon. Like, it's not gonna be a go for me. And I felt so much better after I made that choice. And then Nora had a play date with her friend, so I just took these two little like fairy people. They ended up playing Roblox together and coloring and stuff like that. So, and then cheer practice. Then I had a therapy session that was really good, and basically that's like my mantra right now, is that I'm a human mom. I can't be perfect, no one is, but like I try to be, and obviously that's gonna set me up for failure. But when I lose my temper with Nora, I feel really like defeated and deflated, and like I failed her, and it's a whole thing. And you know, the mom guilt is so real. So it was a good therapy session. I actually wrote that on a Post-it and stuck it like up on my wall. And then this is just from like a Target sticker book I grabbed. I found when we were back to school shopping, and Nora and Fiona, her friend Fiona, had a play date, and she ended up sleeping over. And I just put this quote because I was really, you know, still in my feels. And in the crafty community, we lost one of our friends suddenly. She was in a fatal motorcycle accident. And so a bunch of us got together to Zoom and talk about all of that and just kind of grieve together and try to formulate plans with her family to help her family like figure out how to like get rid of her, make sure that her items in her craft room go to the right places and people and are taken care of appropriately. So that's what I was writing about here. And I picked this quote: "The hardest thing in life is having feelings in your heart that you can't put into words." Leftover stickers from the Girly Geek, where I used those in my weekly spread you saw. So I just kept it going here. And I really love this. It's very cohesive, obviously, because I used a sticker kit. But also like I put these stickers down before I journaled, and I kind of just journaled around it. And I don't know, maybe if that's the key or what, but I like the way these look. This was a really tough night because Nora wouldn't go to sleep. And then she woke up again in the middle of the night, even though she had a sleepover. I was like, what the heck? These are old stickers I finally used, which I'm talking about while Nora had her friend over, that I was filming videos. And then we had cheer practice. I was having major issues with YouTube not uploading videos. It was ridiculous, and I was getting very angry about that. I had a quote lazy morning because I slept in until 7 a.m. So and this week she was on like a smoothie kick, so she would wake up in the morning and make her own smoothie. Then I helped my friend move, and I was not prepared to move like big heavy furniture. I thought we were just moving boxes, so it was a good thing that I showed up, because two of the other people who were there are not necessarily like the most I guess like strong muscular, which I think I am. I'm pretty solid. So I was like, oh, thank God I'm here. And I ended up doing a lot of heavy lifting, which I was like, oh, I shouldn't have worked out this morning. Plus it was like 90 degrees. And while I was doing that, I had dropped Nora off at her friend Abby's house. So she ended up having like a play date and going to the country club with them, while I got to have like a bonus hour or so of quiet time, which was awesome because I was feeling very, very sensory overstimulated.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No one's talking to you, Siri.
I'm not sure I understand.
What the world? Mind your business. Okay. Nora got an Instax camera, and she accidentally took this photo, and she hadn't purchased extra film at this point, so she only had like the 10 photos, film strip, whatever these are, the Fujifilm that it came with. She had a giant meltdown. So I put the photo that caused a meltdown. I literally fished this out of the garbage. I mean, it was just sitting on the top, but she was so livid. And so I had to put it in here. And then I journaled about it. And how she was like so tired at the end of the night after she had like had this meltdown. She hit her knee on the coffee table and was like laughing about it. Then she started hysterically crying out of nowhere. Like it literally went from laughing hysterically to crying hysterically, like real tears, real sadness. And I was like, girl, you are in your preteen era right now. Like I went from feeling livid with her for being ridiculous to like feeling sorry for her because she was such a mess. So So I journaled about that. And then apparently I adulted so hard because I just popped up out of bed, did my exercise, cleaned the house, put the laundry away, you know, bathrooms, kitchen, all that stuff. Took Nora to get some Starbucks, got the car washed, took Nora to get Avery, her friend Avery's birthday presents, went to Walmart to get Nora's camera. And then, you know, it was like, of course, Meltdown City all evening. Then we were late, I think, to Jersey night because she was melting down about the camera. So, that was like a cheer event where she got like, all the girls got their little jackets with their names on them and stuff. And, what was I going to say? Oh, she had a sleepover. Her friend Kenzie came home with us. What else? Things Nora and Kenzie did. Makeup, pretend play, slime, Roblox, cheer on the trampoline. I placed a giant order with JoJo Apple Prints because she had her 3-year shop-anniversary sale. This was just washi from Pebbles Ink. This washi is from Laurel Denise. Oh, I skipped a page. Did I? No. Then it was Avery's birthday party. This is more Studio Calico washi. And this was like in her goodie bag, like one of those little toys was inside the Kinder eggs. She can't eat them because she has celiacs, but she played with the little minion toy. And then this was, from Nora's new pants. Oh, I know why. Because we had gone, what was this? Oh, this should have been over here. I think maybe I just didn't have room. When we went up to Lake George and we went shopping and we got her some back to school clothes. I don't know why it's not on that page. It would have been this day. Maybe, oh, I know why. Because she wore them this day. So that's why. Sometimes I think it's fun to just put like a tag from clothing or like whatever purchase in your Hobonichi. Let me know if you're a Hobonichi girly and you do the same thing. So let's see. Monday, go home, you're drunk. Oh boy. His car wouldn't start because the battery had crapped the bed. So then he was able to start it eventually. I did my workout. Nora was like, I was just happily in my craft room doing my thing, and she just came in like a hot freaking mess and started whining about her iPad and her keyboard not working. And then it became a whole thing, and it went into like, now my neck is sore, and now that, you know, and I'm like, well, I can give you ice, or I can help you with this, or you could take ibuprofen. Is it something I need to call the doctor for? And it was just like, nothing I was offering or suggesting was like good enough, and she just wanted to whine and get it out. And I was like, dude, you gotta go in your room. Like, I can't right now. And then once, like, I don't know, an hour later, once she was calm enough, I talked to her about it. I was like, when you come in the room and you're gonna, like, you know, you need something, you need help, like, use your words. You don't have to just go into DEFCON 10 and like flip out like you're, you know, the world's gonna end, dude. You can just come in and be like, I'm really sore, can you help me? Instead of like, I need help, you know, like, dude, because then I said to her, it just puts me on the defense, and then I want to, like, you know, scream. And sometimes I do. So it's been challenging with her. We just had another giant episode last night, so you'll get to hear about that next month in next month's flip through. Yay. These are all the things I did during the day. Okay, so here apparently I'm using like magazine cutouts, and Coffee Monsters Kawashi. Let's see, had a productive morning. Oh, here I'm also trying my new Uniball Zento in a 0.7. It's really thick and pigmented, and it's smooth and doesn't skip, and I love it. It's just really thick, so I like to use it if I don't think I have a lot of writing to do. It's a really juicy pen. Did my workout, lifted heavy, and what else? We went to pick up Nora's friend. They had a play date. Had my final, like, goodbye Chappy Zoom. Went for a family walk. Ordered some new hunter boots. One for me, one for Nora, because, you know, she wants to be my twin. And let's see. Nora went to a play date for the whole day. And that's why I wrote, bye, Nora. I was, after like the last week of ups and downs with her, I was like, bye, bye. And I was a mommy because she was up in the middle of the night whining that she couldn't sleep yet again. And, you know, arguing that she wants me and not, you know, my husband. And just, it was just crazy. And we're on this cycle again. It's constant. And I'm kind of like at my wit's end, to be honest, with her. If you have advice, I will take it because I feel like I'm just failing, to be honest. Nora and Kenzie had a sleepover after cheer. Then the next day, they were just doing all the things performance related. They like to pretend play together, which I love. And then after lunch, I took Nora to Kenzie's house where Nora had a play date. And then I got to come home and work in my media journal and binge watch Emily in Paris. And these are giant stickers from like Walmart or something. I don't even know. Or Michael's or yeah. But it's weird, obviously, because like when I write, it shows through the sticker. So I don't love that for us. Some magazine cutouts, day trip, outdoor adventures, splish, splash, splosh, and spray. These little fun people on the washi tape. And then talking about how we went to Zoom Flume for the day, which is like a water park near us, and all the things we did there. And Saturday, I got my Laurel Denise affiliate order. Super excited about it. So this little sticker comes on the packaging. And had a productive morning again, like cleaning and laundry. I was listening to Funny Story by Emily Henry while I cleaned the house, working on our spring break scrapbook album. Then let's see, we walked over to see the Valley Cats game, which is like a little like semi-pro baseball team near us. And there were fireworks after. This is washi from Studio Calico. Also, I got this sticker for donating to this the Move On organization. We had church and then a potluck after. And then at church, Nora was like, Mom, I'm leaving. I'm like, what? And she's like, I'm going to Abby's house for a play date. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet. Bye. So Matt and I had some quiet time, which was lovely. And I took a nap. What else? Washi from Damask Love, I think. And trying these little blobs again. I've used them before. This idea is from Natasha in your phone. She's awesome. Definitely follow her as well. She's another Hobonichi girly. And I had a derm appointment and got tons of needles in my face and like in like my hairline because my psoriasis is really bad in those areas. So she like, you know, put direct medicine in all of those spots. It was really painful. I was like, at least if it was Botox, it'd be worth it. But this is annoying. Anyway, journaling catch up, Project Life. This week I had been making Nora like my version of a Jersey Mike's Italian sub with gluten-free bread. And so that was kind of new because she's not ever really like a bread or sandwich person. She had her friend Avery over again and they were gaming. And then we had cheer practice. These stickers are from, well, that's Pip Sticks, but these, I ordered a whole bunch of stickers from Sticker Planet. So I wanted to use them. Let's see. Then Tuesday, I took Nora to her friend's Mia's house and she had all her cousins over and it was just a lot of fun. So I journaled about that. Nora had her orthodontist appointment. I got my giant December daily order in within like the first 3 minutes, thank God, because a lot of the things I ordered sold out. I don't know why I put this fish here, but whatever. I guess it was just like a space holder because, you know, I'm afraid of white space. I really love how these 2 pages look too. So this is washi from the Coffee Monsters Co. and Tombo's to do journaling. We went for a couple nights down to New Jersey. So that basically because I needed to go to IKEA, but we decided to extend the trip and do Six Flags, both for like 2 days. And we just went on a few rides because we ended up not going down until much later because it was like 97 degrees or something. So we went down in the afternoon. I'm complaining about the traffic. And if you know about New Jersey traffic, then you know. We did a couple of rides. Nora got a couple of new stuffies. I just doodled them there. And then we spent the full day the next day at Great Adventure. And these are all the rides we did. And then when Nora was, oh my gosh, so story time. All right, Nora's on this ride. And it's called Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth. It's like one of those pendulum rides, and you sit in it and it like goes back and forth, and as it starts going higher and higher, it also rotates. And it was huge. It was crazy. Matt and I would not go on it, but we waited in line with her because she felt brave and wanted to do it herself. So we were like all about that. So, but the line was really long and I had to go to the bathroom. So I popped out of line and Matt stood in line with her, and I'm like standing there watching them get closer and closer to, you know, getting on the ride. And then I hear this little boy is like screaming bloody murder. Daddy, daddy. He was like super little. He must have been like, he looked like he was maybe 4 years old, but apparently he said he was 5. I looked at him and I'm like, honey, what's wrong? And he like showed me his hand and there was blood like all over him. And I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, where's your mom? Where's your dad? And he was like pointing, he couldn't even talk. He was so hysterical. He's like pointing at the ride. And I'm like, he's on the ride? What? So the ride hadn't taken off yet. They were all like doing the checks and they're all sitting in the chair. And I'm like yelling at this guy, like, sir, get off the ride. And he's like looking at me like, huh? And I'm like, get off the ride. Is this your son? And he was like, oh yeah. So he was sitting on the ride with his older son and left his younger son outside the gate to wait for them. Now remember, I said the line was super long. I can't even, like, I'm gonna like curse, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But that in and of itself, not cool. Then what had happened was, like, you know, you can test the seats before you go on the ride to see if, like, you know, it's a good fit for you or not. And, you know, if you're a little bit bigger, if it's like gonna be able to keep you safe. So he was testing that, he was doing that, but it was broken. So the overhead piece of that seat, the chair, where it comes down and locks in, fell on his finger full force. The thing is super heavy and his whole nail was like off. It was disgusting. So luckily, and I was not the only person standing there. There were all these other adults standing around and just like looking at this kid. And I'm like, okay, no one else is going to do anything. Anyway, I had like one wet wipe left in my purse, like the antibacterial little like individual wipes. And I was like, here, buddy. And like, I ended up getting blood all over my hands. And I was like, oh my God, I hope, you know, so far I'm okay. But I, you know, I couldn't even like run to the bathroom and wash up because I had to wait with this kid. And I was like, basically telling the dad what to do. I'm like, you need to call, you know, the paramedics. They'll come and get him and check him out and all this stuff. Obviously he's gonna like, they're gonna have to rip his nail off. I hope that the kid's okay. Anyway, all that was happening and Matt and Nora were waiting in line and had no idea that any of this happened until they got off the ride, or she got off the ride. Anyway, prayers for that little boy. I hope he's okay. Goodness gracious. It was crazy. So that was a whole thing. Then the next night I met up with my one and only Patreon bestie and now like planner friend, Natasha, because she lived down there. So we got to meet up and I gave her a giant box of like goodies I was destashing, a pile of stickers like this. We got to hang out for a bit. It was lovely. And then we went over to IKEA. We got a ton of furniture for our house. And it was really interesting trying to like fit it all in the back of the car. It was like Tetris. I'll put a picture up. Nora was like squished in the back. We were like, please don't die. And then we went to Woodbury Commons to get some more things for Nora's back to school. So, you know, she got like an early birthday present and stuff like that. She wanted these Uggs, so we got her those. And then we got home really late, like 10 o'clock. The next day was Saturday. I didn't even bother cleaning because I was so tired. During my workout, I got a phone call. This was quite the way to end the month. That my Uncle Hank has stage 3 throat cancer. So that triggered like 8 million different feelings. Because it's my dad's side of the family and I lost my dad. And 2 uncles, the other 2 uncles, like all within the span of a few years. And I never really grieved it because Nora was a baby and I was just like trying to survive being like a first-time mom with a baby when all this was going on. So that triggered a lot, and I had like a really weird day after that. Like my head was just not, I wasn't really here. So Nora went to her friend's house and I took a nap because I think I just shut down. Later on, Nora, so when we were at Woodbury Commons, Nora got some Lululemon leggings, and like the thing about Lululemon, they will hem them any like height for you. So that's why she can wear them, because they don't come in children's sizes. She's just giant. So she can wear like a 0 or a 2 and then just get them hemmed. So we dropped them off at our local like Lululemon to get them hemmed. And then while we were there, she got herself a new fanny pack or belt bag, whatever you want to call it. And I got myself a sweatshirt. And then she went to her friend's house. So that is when I took a nap. It was a day. What was Matt doing? I think he was home just chilling because he had worked a lot. So that is the end of August. Now that's September. I have to fill out the currently. I do that like at the end of the month. But you can see like last night, the audacity. Like I was with Nora, it's just been so challenging. I think like a lot of these pages, like here's sneak peeks. But I'm thankful to have all these memories. Sorry if any of that was TMI. You know how I am. Oh, I forgot to outline it. See, I got to go back and outline my letters because I like the way that that looks. But I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with my Hobonichi. Clearly, if you saw go back if you missed it, I filmed my unboxing from Hobonichi, and I will, by the time this goes up, no, it won't be. I gotta film my planner lineup video. I think I'm gonna put that up in October. I would love to know, if you're a Hobonichi girly, what you do with your daily pages, who are some of the people you like to follow, who inspires you, and also what your plans are for 2025. I'm obsessed with her. Obsessed. So I can't wait to take her with me to BFF sticker camp and journal in it and do all the things, play with all the stickers. It's going to be so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this walk down memory lane. Boy, what a month. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and videos like this, please consider subscribing. I would totally appreciate it. I'd be so grateful. And please like the video because it helps the algorithm. You guys are the best. And have a super amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves, friends. And remember that you are enough. Bye.